Okay. Let's see. I can put this there. Perfect. Perfect. No. Okay. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. That was immediately loud for me. Let's try that again. Oh, welcome back. I got grass right in front of me. Two sápmi adventures. I am excited to be back. I have learned so many new things about sound setting, so I'm really hoping that this time around you get a more pleasant experience. If you did watch the first episode, I just want to thank you for bearing with me and sitting. I got distracted because I just realized that I have this new, I believe it's a mod, but they're adding all these birds. I got distracted, but yes, I do want to thank you because I know you had to sit through quite a painful sound experience. Like I said, I am very new to this, and I'm learning as I go. I don't want to, excuse me, I don't want to be held back. Excuse me again, by perfectionism. However, that first episode was rough. I do apologize for the sound on that one. Maybe you can just put on some nice music in the background and mute it and watch it like a no commentary video. All right, so a few things. As you maybe noticed, this has not been fixed. I am shaking still, which is just, you know, part of it. Excuse me. A second unfortunate thing is that the resource pack for the wolves seems to be malfunctioning. I will try to add it again at the top of the list just to see. And if we see a dog or wolf and it looks like a creepy hyena, I apologize. That's not how they're supposed to look, but something must have happened and there's no update, so I'm not sure what I can do about it. That is the second. Oh, look at the birds! That is amazing. Yeah, big fan of this new addition. Hopefully the birds make sense to the biome and area. If not, oh, I see pillagers. I think I want to get out of here. If not, well, we're just gonna pretend. Okay, last episode we were adventuring a bit and discovering beautiful landscapes. Oh my goodness, it was hard for me to even recognize the map. It snowed so much that this area where we started is actually covered in snow. This is where we started, and we ventured kind of along this path here and over into this area, which I thought was stunning. It reminded me a lot about of Norway, especially the areas that are more like swampy, open plains areas where you would pick cloudberries in the right season. I quite like this area, and I might, like I discussed with you last episode, might just be a spring to summer pasture, perhaps. I don't really know how the Sami do it. I do know that they have a winter pasture and a summer pasture, and that in the springtime is when they have the reindeer home to give birth to their new baby reindeers that are so adorable. But I'm gonna kind of do this intuitively, how I feel it makes sense to this landscape and biome, because obviously it's not gonna be exactly like, you know, sápmi. It's gonna be a little bit of a flavor of it. So we're not trying to do this authentically because it would take me a long time making sure everything is correct. However, I do desire to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I do desire to make this as authentic as possible within my capacity. And so I'd like to do a little bit of research and share some of it with you as a way to represent my culture and people in a fun way with Minecraft. I think that would be really awesome. I think I did. Oh yeah, and the situation. I'm gonna try my best, like I said, to not say every other sentence. No promises that I'll do amazing at first, but hopefully over time we get rid of that habit. What I was saying, as I shared in the first episode, I believe, I don't know why every time I'm gonna do something with a microphone, my throat acts up. It's just horrible timing. Throat, you could have done this earlier. And we could have gotten that out of the way. No. We are gonna act up now, of course, on stream. So bear with me. I'm gonna drink some water and hopefully it stops. What is this? Oh, we are trying our best here. Interesting. I like how that looks in this texture pack. That's really beautiful. Wonder if there's a chest. Okay, let me try this again. In the first episode, I did share how I didn't grow. I said it again. I didn't grow up learning about my culture nor my language. It's incredible how often I say Did not grow up in the north. I grew up mid-Norway. In mid-Norway. Catching me off guard. The amount of times I say It's like a filler word. It's so unnecessary. Not beating myself up, just noticing how often it happens. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's cold. Did not grow up in the north. Did not. Oh, this is going to be hard, talking and discovering these new mods. Beautiful. Wow. What a well-made mod. I'm so impressed. Ah, that was so hard. Beautiful. Let's not get lost. Almost forgot what we were doing. I am going here. I'm trying to get here. No, we're going over here because I think it's going to be important for us to settle quite early. And what I mean by settle is, of course, my tent. I think it would be really cool to have multiple tents. There we go again. Multiple tents. It's hysterically funny to me eventually, hearing how many times I say it. Multiple tents, one tent in whatever spot I choose here, one tent in this area. Possibly, seeing as this gets covered in snow when it's winter, I might end up building a house as well. So I'll have to just see how these seasons work, the seasonal mod pack I added. Possibly needing a house over here, because sure, I'd like to stay in a tent as much as possible. However, it's cold, and I want to try to stay realistic. Beautiful. This is possibly my new favorite that is absolutely stunning. I'm so impressed by the artwork of these birds. Because ultimately this is art. Somebody made these. Oh, it's so hard to catch. Beautiful. So yes, settling. Because after all, this is survival. We have to survive, and I'm not going to be able to survive on this for very long. So I think we need to start planting, gathering animals, and yeah, start a survival experience. I'm not sure yet what goals I want to set for myself here. I am currently just kind of familiarizing myself with the mods, and I think there's going to be a lot of trial and error. So perhaps perhaps successfully surviving a year, all 4 seasons. Hi, Samsky! That is probably a good goal. Surviving the 4 seasons, a whole year, and possibly do 2 winters, just because we did, I believe, start with winter. That's kind of where we... Oh, okay. That's kind of where we started our year in wintertime, so 2 winters perhaps. And then see how fast that goes. If it's too fast, we'll do 2 years. I'm hoping the sound quality is much better this time, Samsky. Did apply some basic settings that I learned online. However, I didn't tweak it too much because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I followed the instructions, and hopefully that did something. I wonder what this is. Fen. This is all fen. Yes! Oh, that was you, Samsky. You shared the fowl mod, and truly it's become instantly one of my favorites. So beautiful. So beautiful. Like, I'm getting constantly distracted by all the stunning birds flying by, and it's very hard to stay focused on what I'm saying and doing, because look at this. Beautiful. I'm so impressed. It really is. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to focus on survival because I just want to walk around and look at the birds. Even now I'm just getting distracted and I'm trying to find a place to settle. Okay, let's lock in. Let's see, and then this happens. There's no way I can lock in. Amazing. The sounds are, yes, yeah. This could potentially become a series of both commentary and no commentary for you guys to just enjoy the sounds. So maybe I'll do a shorter one. It's about the journey. You're right. You're right. However, I also have to survive. I'm trying to find a good spot. Okay, let's cover ground strategically. Let's try to cover and go over like that and see if we can find a good spot. Do I have free cam? I do. So you know what? Let's try to simplify things. The snow does creep in a little bit. I wonder if during winter it does cover completely. Is this a wolf? Okay, so this one looks normal. I had some issues with the resource pack, and in my testing world, the wolf looked like a very sinister hyena. So I thought it was broken. Perhaps it's when I tame it. We'll see once I get enough bones. But this guy looks as he should, so yay. That's good, because I really wanted to continue using that. It's a beautiful, beautiful resource pack. See, I've wasted a whole day just getting distracted by birds. Let's set up tent and try this again in the morning. Oh, this is so funny. I'm still shaking. We're just gonna say that it's because I'm cold. Beautiful. I also realized I never finished my sentence from earlier about my upbringing and how I did not grow up in the north. I grew up in what we call mid-Norway. Don't know the language. Nothing about the culture except for what I, of course, have researched and read the last couple of years. One day I would love to okay, we'll try that again. One day I would love to learn the language, Northern Sami language. That would be not only a huge blessing to myself, but a fulfillment of something that my grandfather really tried to do. Which is the one who was Sami in my family. Going back through his mother line. I believe he did try to learn the language. However, he ended up with ALS, I believe it's called, or is it ASL? No, I think it's ALS. These pillagers are following me. And I'm not sure I am capable of surviving them. But I think we just gotta get rid of them because they could sneak up on me and that would be worse. So, with a wooden axe? I'm not set up for this. Let's see if we can hurry and... Oh, I'm so sorry, love. I don't have wood. Okay, we're just gonna hope for the best. ALS, thank you, Samsky. Yes, so even if he did learn the language, he wouldn't be able to speak it as he used a speaking machine for that in the end. Oh, goodness, with 5 hearts? No, no. We gotta go eat. Okay. I got this. No weapon in hand anymore. Goodness gracious. Okay. Whew. 5 hearts. I think I have to... focus a bit on using my points on the heart. Because that was stressful. Alright, so now we need to punch wood. I broke my axe. Okay, okay. Little side quest there. It's all good. So, one day I will try to learn the language. In honor of my grandfather, that would be amazing. Before I ended up staying in the US with my husband, getting married, I invested in a lot of books. It's definitely easier to come by in Norway and Scandinavia than it is in the US, so I'm glad that I was able to do that. One of those books is a Sami grammar book that I can study the language on my own. It's not as easy as, you know, showing up to a class where someone is instructing you and guiding you. That would be optimal. However, it's a dying language, and so resources are not bountiful Abundant, perhaps is a better word. Okay, we got an axe again. Let's try again. I think this is good. Right here. Set up a tent. Build some fences. Keep it simple. It's very common for the reindeer fence setup to be circle. I should have perhaps added diagonal fences. Would have made more sense. I might do that, but I'm not too worried right now. Okay, you can roam a little bit. However, you do tend to roam a bit far, so a lead at one point would be great. But we need a slime ball, so I'm hoping if I settle, the raider will come. You would have definitely lost there. I could have definitely lost too. Minecraft music is cutting in and out. Okay, so let's then just enjoy the nature sounds, because I think that's appropriate. This area is really stunning. I don't know if you've ever gone cloudberry picking, Samsky, but you'll find this area similar to where you would find those berries. Would be slightly more swampy, but it would be a little bit like this. So let's cross our fingers that the wandering trader shows up. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it up this way. I can use the shovel? Okay, perfect. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to use yet with the skill mod, but let's try to terraform a little bit. Wondering if that sound is a bit loud. Still slightly loud. Is that the wrong one? It could be that it's just slightly too loud. Everything is slightly too loud, so let's see. Then if adjusting some things helps. I'm checking the settings. It's blocks? Okay, yeah. That's what I thought, but I didn't feel like it made any difference. This is definitely better for me. I hope it's better for you. I do have a limiter, yeah. So it could be that it just ended up being so loud that it blocked the sound. I could do that thing right there and see if that helps. Because I see... Yeah, I like how that sounds on my end. At least right now. The bird was a little intense. I'll keep an eye on that bar. Seems to be... interesting. Interesting. Still trying to figure this one out. Let's see if I put it down to there. Did I make... Yeah, see, this is where I'm There's something making me bounce here. Is it the fen moss? Yeah. That is so funny. Oh, wait. This is just... That sounded better with the bird? Okay. So I'm getting somewhere. Meaning I'm doing something correct. It's so hard to stay focused because there's, especially if I'm using new mods, if I go with mods that I'm used to, I'll be able to focus a little better, but this mod pack is full of new mods, and so while I'm trying to prepare for survival... No, that's definitely a shovel block mod, but maybe packed mud is the one that you need an axe. Pickaxe. So I'm trying to like survive, but then all these new mods are so fun. So maybe the challenge is surviving while at the same time exploring the new mods. A little balanced, fun gameplay. Nearly there. Okay. Let's see if I can try lowering this a little more. And then, what's my... You know what? Let's check. It can be a bit overwhelming, so we'll see how this goes. I try to not overdo it. But that bird mod. Okay, so that is quite low compared to this setting. This setting. This might be too low, but let's try it. I don't think so. Is it low? No, it shouldn't be low. It's almost sleep time again. We're getting tech help on the live, guys. Samsky is always so helpful. Let's see here. Limiter. Let me just first check the limiter on my mic. Okay, so that's the same. So maybe it just doesn't work the same in the game. Let's remove it. Hopefully it's not going to destroy your ears. Wait, that was the wrong one. There we go. Now it's not picking up at all on my end. Oh. Let's try to break these. Okay. Should sound the same. Yes, exactly. Right now it sounds no sound. Okay, wonderful. So that is so funny to me. Let's turn it up again and test this. Yeah, that makes sense. Thankfully, my mic sounds good. Okay, we've tackled one issue. I think the limiter helped. I don't know why. Like I said, this is not my area of expertise at all. Let's see again. I put the limiter back. I don't know if... This moss is so cute. No, you are so helpful right now. There's nothing to apologize for. I'm honored to know people, privileged rather, that I know people who have some experience, because I just don't. I have put back the limiter, turned some sounds up. However, I don't know if it made any difference. Okay. Could just be that my so the settings I added for my mic could just be very different from what settings I should add for my game sound. So it's okay. Okay. Okay is better than horrible, so I'll take it. I think this red bird is my favorite. There he is. Okay, so I think this spot right here is kind of circular looking, round shaped. What am I even saying at this point? Kind of round. And so I think we're gonna put some reindeer. I don't know if they follow if I hold berries in my hand, so if they don't, we will have to wait for the trader to get leads. Do you follow? You do. Okay, perfect. Do you need berries? No. So that means we can get to that. It's going to be an interesting little journey, because I only see sheep. Around these parts. This wolf is kind of just stuck. I wonder if he's... Are all the mobs stuck? Have we encountered a bug? I think I need to test this out. All right, it's side quest. Episode 2 is the episode of the side quests. This is kind of hard to navigate, this bouncy... The birds are acting right. Okay, no, it's moving. Hi, do you not react to wheat? Is this... Oh, it's because it's not wheat at all. It's oat. Okay, so they're working. Sorry, man. I really thought you were bugged. Everyone's just standing still. Maybe they're just cold, trying to retain energy. Understandable. Okay. So now I'd like to see what's up with that wolf. Why is he just standing there? Are you even a sheep? Right. Where? Oh, now he's moving. Okay. Crisis averted. No bug. Thank goodness. Hi, guy. I really want to find some bones, but I'm scared. I'm scared to fight mobs right now. I have 5 hearts. It's not enough. Okay. Look at these. Oh my goodness. They are so well done. Okay. So we can continue. What I was looking for was a couple of reindeer. I know we passed some on our way back from... Did we actually walk all the way? Okay. In here somewhere? Aquatic birds, I know. They're so stunning. I think, you know, I could just do a whole bird watching and bird explorer series, quite frankly. Okay, I don't know where to put this mouse carpet. We'll just keep it. The journey of getting reindeer here might be a little bit of a long one, but somehow that also feels quite appropriate. Clay. Okay. I don't think they want to walk around on clay, so we're going to replace that. I might have to do some on-stream research for what would be appropriate as, I guess, terrain or underlay, or what would you even call that, in the reindeer pen. We will become bird girls. No, quite frankly, I think that is... this is going to be a long one. I think that might just happen, yeah. My mom loves birds. She loves bird watching. I think she has discovered, if I remember correctly, around 90 birds. That sounds a lot, but I feel like it was a lot. Around 90 birds. Just outside her... Oh, yeah, I knew something was off. Just outside her window. Oh my goodness, come on now. Girly. Do we need another one? Maybe not. Let's make a sword, because we gotta stay. Oh, I can't use it. Okay, fair enough. I guess. I think I'm starting to need a chest. You know, I have this guy for a reason. Let's go. I think she has discovered around 90 birds. Just outside her window. Absolutely stunning. I couldn't believe it when she said it, because that's a lot. And many years ago, when I first stayed in America a longer period of time, 6 months, I stumbled over this very sweet little trinkets and gift shop type of hole in the wall store in a small town in California. And they had this very tiny, minimal, pocket-size bird watching book, and my mom does not like to have a lot of stuff. She is a very minimal person. Oh, I have spotted the reindeer. Awesome. So it was just perfect. So I got it for her, and it perfectly fit all the bird types she has discovered until the very last page. So that was pretty cool. And the night is setting. I do not think we're going to bring that reindeer home right now. Nope. I want to live. Want to live. Beautiful. This is turning out to be quite a pleasant mod pack. I didn't want it to be too survival based in the sense of fighting and stuff like that, because the Sami have always been quite peaceful. and still are. Don't get me wrong, we are definitely fighters in the sense that we stand up for our rights and for our reindeer, I guess, and for our culture and traditions. But throughout history, we've been quite peaceful. I have to take the view in. It's so beautiful. I can never get over how stunning shaders are. Now the beauty of this tent is that I can actually just put all of this in here and then grab my tent and it's all in there. So funny to me. It's just in my little pocket. I did take a tanning rack. I'm not sure if I needed it, but we're gonna just go with it. These, however, I don't think we need cattails, so I'm gonna put these back. So this being so beautiful and peaceful and quite frankly a very invite to pause and enjoy type of modpack. A very strange sentence that I just put together for you there. I think is really nice. It's just a chicken. I like the texture of this. I'm gonna get a little bit more wood. Because the life in sápmi, while there is a lot of hard work and lots to do, especially during winter months, it is a very, excuse me, hold on. It is a very peaceful lifestyle with lots of moments of pause and boredom and reflection. You might pause in the tundra after you have fed your reindeer in the winter months when they need a little bit of supportive feeding to just drink a coffee or hot chocolate if you don't drink coffee. And just standing there. You're just standing there watching your reindeer eat. You're drinking your coffee. There's nothing but snow and reindeer for miles around you, and it's cold, but you have the correct clothes. You're comfortable. And I'm just describing a moment that I experienced as I visited the north with my sister that I think I shared a little bit about in the first episode. And it's such a healing experience, especially as our society, generally speaking, and as a whole, because of course some places still live this way, just like I described they do in sápmi. We're just becoming very oversaturated. So much going on all the time. We need constant entertainment, distraction, TV, scrolling, streaming media, like TV, not streaming like I'm doing right now. However, that too, social media, everything, which is fun. I'm here right now. It's fun. But if I had to choose between this life that I just described of lots going on and all the media and all the things, or living the simple life like they do in sápmi or small villages I stayed in Morocco, there's no question what I would choose if I could only choose one. As much as I enjoy this, I really do, and I'm glad I don't have to choose because I like both worlds. I don't believe one is right and one is wrong. However, for me, one is definitely better than the other. But it doesn't make this not great, not good. I love gaming and I love media. I love TV shows and getting into stories that way, just like I love a good book. But nothing heals the soul more than nature and the simple life. So this mod pack is turning out to be quite healing, like a meditation almost. I also think combining the two is fun. You know, I love me a good dance party with amazing electronic music, and you know, I love experiencing all the things life has to offer. I never want to limit myself. But the peace that I feel in a place like the tundra, or like I said, Morocco as well, the desert in Morocco, where there's not much going on. It's just such a good reset for the system, I guess. So the balance really is in allowing a little bit of both, getting the reset and then, you know, having fun with these type of things, gaming and all that. Okay, we have a nice little area for some reindeer. We gotta make some fences. I wonder if diagonal fences is a mod pack? It should be, right? Or is it a resource pack? You know, maybe I should make a mod pack that is all in, like, trying to represent my time in Morocco, making it like desert and nomadic in that way. That was a cool experience. It would just take a little bit of research to find the right mods. Okay. I'd like to see if diagonal fences, hopefully CurseForge opens. Yeah, okay. If that is a resource pack or a mod. If it's a mod, I'll save it for next time. That's a mod. Okay. Well, next time I will add it and make a little update to the fence area. For now, I'm gonna do it the OG way, a cube. Or perhaps I'll try my best to make it find that circle. Yeah, I figured it was a mod, but I think I more so was holding on to the hope that it wasn't. I don't think that's enough, but also do need to have a gate, so and I just kind of went with, you know what, let's just make sticks out of that. See, the reason I like diagonal fences is because a lot of the reindeer oh my goodness! I'm trying to make a fence. It's just staring at me. Leave me alone. Why do I get these guys and not the wandering trader? This is so uncool. Come on, guys, help me kill this guy. Thank you. Thank you. Ah. Thank you. Okay, half a heart. I was just talking about how peaceful it is. Not peaceful. Leave me, look at me shaking. I'm scared. I got Bad Omen 5. We're not using this anytime soon. No, thank you. Goodness gracious. Trying to have a peaceful time here. Leave me alone. I don't even know where I ended up in my sentence. But what I was trying to say is that often the reindeer pen is circular in real life, so I kind of wanted to make it circular. That's why I think I want to add diagonal fences, but for now we can do makeshift. How many did I put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well, that was it. And my render is just out there somewhere. I'm scared. You know, I didn't even consider this. I don't think this gives me a spawn point, so I would probably end up quite far away. So I thank goodness I survived. I would be around here, which, you know, it's not that bad. Thankfully, we're not too far from spawn, but I think setting up a bed that gives me... I want to chop down all these. I like this tree right here. That gives me a new spawn point is probably a good idea. So another little side quest. Not too big of a side quest because I do need wood for the rest of the fences. And I think we're just going to go ahead and try to get the reindeer as well. And there's a sheep there waiting for me. Clueless at the reality of what is about to happen. I have leather boots on. Okay, perfect. They broke my leather hat. Rude. Excuse me, sheep. Love you. Many reindeer up here. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, I think we did visit this guy, did we? No, we did not. Excuse me, are you good? You don't need to, do you? I don't think you do. Can I even get this? Oh, hopefully. Their faith is sealed. Hi, welcome back to... Yeah, and your chicken stayed. We all win. I like your outfit. Yeah, you're welcome. Very cool. You're a homesteader? You have one of these too? Same. A diamond? I can't even use this axe yet, but leather and apple. We'll take it. And I noticed that, you know, you're just two guys here and you know what I mean? Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. No need to kill more sheep. That bench is cute. So that sheep, well, I did need the meat, so it is what it is. I'm sorry, Mr. Sheep. This is fur, so we're gonna have a little bit of mixture. Fur and whatever large. It's all good. I'm not worried about that. We can't worry about matching when we're trying to survive. That's just not a concern. If we're gonna start herding these reindeer, we gotta get going. Now, one thing I'm not going to be doing that I have now explained they do in sápmi is bring my reindeer back and forth from summer to winter areas, because that would be a long process for you guys to follow, and I don't think that is sustainable if we're gonna do anything else in this series. Yes, exactly. Organic survival. We find what we find, we use what we use. I'm guessing this could be that tree, and I don't want to chop it. I like it, so I'm gonna leave it. Oh, and I just realized I don't even have to have this reindeer follow me, because I can ride it. If I tame it, I can ride it. And it's just one guy. Hopefully it's not mine. No, okay. That'll be funny. Okay, I get it. You're grumpy, but you're gonna be happy with me, I promise. I got berries. Are we good? No? Did I mention I have berries? You got this. Awesome. Thank you. Do you have friends? We have cows. I am gonna get the cows. Oh. We'll be getting all of these. Yes. For sure. We're doing modern sápmi. Yes, we will have reindeer here and reindeer over there and reindeer everywhere. I'm not bringing these back and forth. That would be too much. Okay. Hey guys, you want to follow me? Just want to make sure we're... Oh, it's quite a journey, huh? Wait. Have I already managed to lose my place? I think it's... Yeah. Okay. Come on, buddy. No? I wonder if they don't follow if I'm sitting on a reindeer holding the berries. Yep, all right. Well, we're gonna walk. Or not. I don't... Where are you going? Is this your home? Enderman, we're gonna ignore that guy. All right, let's do one at a time then. We're just gonna pretend the Enderman is one of the mythological creatures from sápmi lore. What else can we do? They're definitely not fitting the vibe check. I don't want to remove Minecraft mobs. I do need a little bit of a challenge. So they're just gonna stay, but we're gonna pretend they're part of the lore. And I gotta find home. I don't need to find home. I am home. Never mind. I might have to tame all these reindeer and just get them here. Are you gonna roam in my area? I'm testing before I continue bringing more. We are for sure using Angel's weather. Hopefully it's a pleasant experience when it rains. I don't know how many I need. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about these planks. Angel really is the goat. Wait. All right. I have a new mouse and keyboard, so I'm struggling to be efficient. Okay, so you're pretty much staying in this area now. Okay, I'm glad. And then at the 7th we went in. I'm starting to reconsider the mixing, so I'm not sure how I feel about this, but right now we're just gonna accept it. Perfect. I think I would like to have 2 fence gates, actually. I'm not sure the reindeer can go through one. We fix later. Exactly. Beggars can't be choosers. Actually, we can probably do with some trees around here. Did I use all the wood? Sure did. Okay. Oh, and the bed. Let's not forget. I unfortunately think I have to replace it. I can have the sleeping bag with me and leave my tent. That's probably a better idea. We do have a spawn point. Man, I really like the look of the sleeping bag. It's all good. We gotta survive. Oh. We have a diamond. Iron axe. See, the axe just doesn't want to go in there. Woodwork log. Not sure what that does yet. Let's see. Okay, that's super helpful. Funny butling station. Not sure we're gonna do much with that. Prospector. Forager. Okay. That's pretty cool. Do we have coal in here? No. Okay. Thinking. I would like to have one more of this. Oh! Well, would you look at that? Thanks, guys. That means we're set for the other place. Okay, that's exciting. Gotta find some... Lost my train of thought. Some wool for the bed. Coal. Coal is what I need. Just one piece. Okay. We're just surrounded by coal. We might have to make charcoal. Well, we'll see. Let's try to bring some more reindeer with me. Oh, there's some coal right there. This bouncy mouse is funny. Sent you something in this setting for... Okay, let me go look at that real quick. Then I might have to run to the bathroom very quickly. Let's see here. Location, audio. No. Trying to look at application audio. Audio. Nope, I do not have that option. I don't have the option that you sent me. So the answer is most definitely no. I like through some additional cord. Am I not allowed to get... Wait, I didn't pay attention. Let's go to the other one. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on. I thought I was able to... Oh yeah, no, I think... Okay, okay. Mining, and then... Thank you, Samsky. You're so sweet. I think I want to invest in some more health, but then I'm... You know, let's just do that. That gives me half a heart, I believe. Let's test it out. Yes. So let's do the last one there. Perfect. Now we can get coal. I think I was confusing it with my test world, where I did in fact get mining for. So it's all good. I don't want any unnecessary mobs, so let's just keep it safe. You're so fine. It was just one coal. I didn't pay attention because I thought I had the skill, but that's because it was in my testing world. When you're so used to one texture pack, it's so interesting to familiarize yourself with a different one. I also don't know why I keep making wooden tools. I'm pretty sure I'm able to use stone tools. And I keep making wooden tools. Hold on, let me... I forget how overwhelming it is with new mod packs. Let's get some of this. I might even have some in my tent. I just don't remember. I'm pretty sure we're using a stone tool right here. I just don't remember if the axe needed higher skill level to be stone, but I don't believe it. So, same for the shovel. I'm gonna bring back a reindeer as well. Excalibur. Yeah, you saw me testing out. Forgot the name. Texture packs and just struggling. It's so difficult because I'm so used to Mizuno and I really enjoy it. There are certain things that I would have loved to have differently, but overall, Mizuno is just goated. So good. I love the granite, for example. Nothing beats the granite for me. My most precious Mizuno block. But Ashen has grown on me. I am really enjoying it, especially for this world. It's so fitting. Mizuno would not have been a vibe at all. It would have felt too cottagecore cutesy. This is just not that. But it really was a struggle. I'm not a big fan of other texture packs. It's not that they're not well done, they're just not for me. And that's okay. The granite, Mizuno granite, oh, absolute peak. I hear my leveling go up. Sometimes it's just the regular levels, other times it's the skills. We have more points to spend. Okay. I am tempted to get my health, my heart. I might focus on that a little bit. Let's look at the skills. Defense is probably also good. However, I have done a good job so far. Agility, I have not seen a necessity for that yet. Melee, I actually don't know how to say that. Only one allows me to use my sword, but I love fighting with an axe. And I know the speed is, you know, not the same, but it does save me focusing my points elsewhere. Does allow me saving my points elsewhere for my, you know, I can't even make up a sentence. I think you understood what I'm trying to say. We'll have to think this one through. Let's get another reindeer. Have they ran away from me, or am I going too far? I think, oh, there they are. All these wolves, and I can't tame a single one. Excuse me. Melee. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, that was simple. I think, oh, that's what happened. They're all, okay, well, that is super helpful to me, so I guess stay right there. I love the pace of the reindeer. It's very comfy. Now I will have to base the reindeer breeding on my necessities and not the seasons. But like I said, usually new reindeer babies arrive during... Oh, I just left it open. Well, that makes sense that it escaped. And one of these are mine, and now I don't know which one, so I guess I'll just ride whichever one I catch for the day. And I didn't even chop wood. All right. You know. Let's put some coal. Chop a tree. You know, the more I look at it, the more I feel like this is misplaced. So I'm going to chop it down. But yes, the babies would be in springtime. Should I sleep? I have my sleeping bag. But in this world, we will have to get babies whenever, so that I can survive. That bird sound was stunning. I don't know if it picked it up. That was so beautiful. Oh, this is a spruce. That is so funny. In true spruce fashion, it is obviously tall. Okay, remember, check if you can make and use stone tools. I don't know what I'm doing here with wooden tools. This is what happens when you have a test world. Oh my goodness, come on, Spruce. You're killing me. I should have brought dirt. Oh well. I'm gonna get stuck breaking my axe in here. Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. Thank you for wanting to help with that. I will most definitely send you. I mean, it's quite simple. I use settings that I just added the filters and didn't tweak the settings except for the I forgot the name. Well, I'll send it later so you'll see. But I have not tweaked much is what I'm saying. I've just like added the filters and tested it, and that's about it. Very satisfying sound. Okay, so we're gonna oh my goodness. The blue stripes in the wing. Gorgeous. Trying to get you a chicken friend. Nothing. Okay. So berries grow in spring and winter. I think that is... Let's see what's happening. The snow is still here. I believe from my understanding of the mod, that means it's still winter. Oh, well, isn't that handy? You're all... Oh no, I thought it was inside. Never mind, let's get this fence gate. I keep forgetting the order of things. I'm doing this. Lock in, girly. Spruce fence gate. We're just mixing it all today. Perfect. I get these reindeer. A little bounce from the mouse. Oh, so funny. Let's see if we can walk in one. Okay, perfect. That's good to know. All right. This is my first reindeer herd. Hello. Let's go. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go catch the other ones. That'll be my mission. After I check if I can use stone tools, because come on, I'm over here struggling with the wood tools. However, I'm gonna use the restroom, so I'll be quick. All right. Let's see. Now there's a one. Okay, stone tools. My goodness. My goodness. Police farming level 3. Okay. So I wasn't completely silly, except for a shovel. I could have used a stone shovel. That's okay. So I would like to get farming 3, which leaves me with 1 point. Bartering is not something I need right now. Luck, cooking. I think I'm just gonna save it for now. Because if I can use a stone axe, I can fight with that. And that's good enough for me. Now, there is one thing I would really like to see. And I'm hoping this will work. Also, I should have put the fence gates here. Okay. Bear with me for a moment. Situate myself. Okay, moment of truth, guys. Oh my goodness, please. Please. What a cutie. Okay. That was so sweet. I think I'd like to make sure we get some of this before winter and spring is over. I know. No horns. So cute. It's so awkward looking, just like a baby reindeer. These are so well made. Like I said, I will be putting out all the mods and resource packs I'm using once I finalize it. So you'll have that available, but I'm sure you can look it up and find it as well. But this is so adorable. Yeah, it does say the mod right there. So beautiful, beautiful mod. Okay, I'd like to get the other reindeer. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but it's okay. Oh, good night, Samsky. I know the time zone difference is a struggle sometimes, but I'm so grateful you can be here with me and help me tweak the settings a little bit. I appreciate your help so much. I hope you sleep well. And look forward to your next cozy episode, whichever one you post. Beautiful. The little gusts of wind that come when I am in certain areas feel so immersive and realistic, and I'm a big fan. All right, it's okay. Grumpy. I don't want to make my gameplay too easy for myself. However, I have added some things that does make it harder, which is the seasons mod not allowing me to plant certain things in certain seasons and harvest them. Plant, grow, and harvest them. And also the skills mod that limits me to learning skills before I can do certain things. So I feel like I have given myself a bit of room to also add certain things that could make things easier. What I am specifically referring to is maybe an easier way to craft leads, as I don't think I'm going to encounter any slimes. Slime blocks, not blocks, slimes. I said it the right way the first time. Anytime soon. And, you know, as a reindeer herder, I kind of need leads. So I'll see if it's something that I can find in chests. Maybe I'm going to see if we can squeeze in a little adventure to this area right here in this long play. I do really want to do that. But if not, I will potentially add something that allows me to craft leads from string for our next episode, as well as the diagonal fences. I think I'd quite like to have that. I'm going to test it out first, and if I don't like it, I'll just leave it out of this modpack. But the leads would be nice. I do believe that I added this option, or is this vanilla? I don't remember. There are certain things I add because it makes sense for realistic play. I'm trying to find a good balance between realistic and not making it too easy, and actually making it a slightly bit more challenging, because I do feel like that's realistic as well. I don't immediately know how to mine with this type of axe and that type of axe, etc. So that's kind of what I've tried to do for this mod pack. I could have removed the vanilla mobs like the Enderman and Creeper. I might potentially remove the Creeper just because it feels so strange to have that in this mod pack. This is supposed to be very sápmi / Scandinavia inspired. I just don't know where the Creeper fits into that. However, the skeleton, while it is a little bit strange, is kind of a good challenge to have, to be able to get the bones and... oh, I tamed him. Okay. Get the bones, which I would need for the dogs, and just a good fight sometimes is necessary. Keep it exciting. So that's why I think I'd like to just pretend like the Enderman and skeleton, at least, are these mythological creatures. Part of the lore. I'd like to know where I am on the map, knowing that. Just so I can... okay, so it's right over there. So it's this thing. Okay. But I will think about the Creeper. If it's an easy fix that doesn't really mess too much with things, I might end up removing first. We have babies. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I think we only have maybe one left. Also, the creepers only give gunpowder. I don't believe there's much I need gunpowder for, because I'm definitely not making fire charge. Flint ammunition. Wow. Wilder nature. Let's look at that mod for a second. Dynamite. Yeah, I don't think I want to make any of these things. Diamond ammunition. Wilder nature. Let's see what we got here. Contract. With who? Okay, I can have a red wolf trophy. I don't think I like that. Deer trophy. Sure. a blunderbuss, but it's not giving me a recipe, so I'm not sure. We'll see. It isn't uncommon for sápmi to have weapons. I believe they can have rifles. I hope I'm not saying something incorrectly right now. Because of wolves. Obviously, wolves pose a threat to reindeer, which is why it's kind of funny that these wolves here are just chilling and not killing the reindeer, because, or not funny, but it's not super realistic, because in sápmi they would kill the reindeer. I'm glad they don't. I don't think I would like that to be included. Instead, I'm going to tame them, and they will be protecting the reindeer. So that's a bit different than real life. However, as many of us know, the wolves, we do treat them as dogs and not wild wolves. So in that way, it makes sense, I guess. So yeah, the creepers might just be removed next episode. I'd like to pick these berries completely, as I don't want to get accidentally hurt or hurt my reindeer. And I'll plant some more. Okay. The little bounce on the moss. That's so cute. I think we've already visited this guy, right? Huh. I considered adding a resource pack that adds voices. I think it says like, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? But it became a bit overwhelming. I left it out. However, it's a pretty cool resource pack. Somebody recorded the voices themselves, of course, as that's kind of the only option. Unless you use AI, but I'm glad they didn't. I much rather have someone's real voice. AI would be creepy. But I don't think I'm gonna have a villager trading hall anytime soon. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, I think that was all of them for now. And also with these guys, I can breed and expand my herd. So I don't really need to get more. However, if there's one that's alone, of course, I wouldn't mind. I'd love to also get some sheep and cows, just because that was a very loud airplane, and I'm hoping my settings are enough to keep that sound on a minimum, or hopefully even at a 0. I don't want it to pick up the airplane sounds, they are really loud. So I'm going to listen back after I finish the stream and make sure. So I think we've accomplished something great already, which is a tent setup, a reindeer pen, catching the reindeer, planting some berries, picking some berries, and breeding my reindeer. So I think we're ready for a little journey. Oh, that was a bit far. To go right over here, and it's not too bad in terms of snowy terrain. I'm gonna bring my reindeer. Hopefully, that is such a beautiful color on the coat. Hopefully not having a lead doesn't cause too much of an issue for wandering reindeer. I'll try to be quick. when looting, if there's loot, hoping that it's, oh, a little bit of a delay. I'm hoping it's not a dangerous place. I'm hoping it's just a village. I also know that when you add quite a lot of extra things, like the lumberjacks and the guy with the little wool tent and whatnot, vanilla villages can sometimes disappear completely or just be very scarce, which I tested in... Oh, we already got berries. Wonderful. Which I tested in my test world. And it seems like it's, for me, enough vanilla villages to be exciting, and it feels natural. But then again, you don't know how it goes with each seed. So I do really hope this is a village, because in this big area, I feel like we should stumble upon some villages soon. Perhaps over here, but I would like to try and check this one out. So that's what I'd like to do. Can we eat the mushroom just like vanilla? Oops. Alright, third time's the charm. Mushroom stew, yes, we can make that. So we would need both of them. I think I would like to forage. Is that a small? Trying to understand the texture pack. It's sweet. I like it. This bounce. It's quite funny still to me. Okay, we need some red mushrooms. Come on. I wish that you could like mix them kind of however you want, but oops. It makes sense that you'd like one of each. Alright, hydration check. And of course, to get more mushrooms later, I'm gonna leave. Maybe I'll leave one more up here. I'm gonna leave some so they can keep spreading. I'd love a few more red ones. There we go. I should probably leave a red one. I think I'll use this big area right here. Try to leave it more in the center, like this one. Oops. Oh, well, would you look at that? What would be the best way? Maybe this way. Yeah, awesome. This bird sound is just so magical. I do really think a no commentary episode is a good idea. I'd like you to be able to just enjoy the sounds of nature. Perhaps I'll do a shorter gameplay. There we go. I'll leave this one, where I do something specific. Maybe building the house or something, and I just don't talk, so that you can actually enjoy the sounds. Just listen to this. I'm not sure if it's able to pick up. Okay, I had to test my sound. Because it's not showing on my settings that it's picking up, but don't need read. Can I put this wherever? No, of course not. There was something I wanted to craft before leaving, and I forgot. I know it had to do with wood. Let's see. Oh yes, of course, I need bowls. Alright, awesome. Got some mushrooms. Of course they don't stack. Oh my goodness. Then we need another chest. Already. We can put that there. Oh, no, we cannot. Okay. I wonder. Oops. I wonder if we're gonna do maybe this one. And we can do that. Still have good amount of food. Let's cook some more, which then enables us to not bring as many stews, but it's nice to have the stews, I think. We do have a shovel, not sure how important that's gonna be. There's no point in bringing that. Maybe this is gonna be my new layout. I'm so used to having it this way when I have a sword, but because this is now my first choice of weapon, my only choice, in fact, we are just gonna do it this way. We got these. Oh, this is beautiful. Now I planted those for wood, but now I quite like the look of this. I'm gonna keep them. Gotta make sure that we harvest as many berries as possible while we can. The snow is still here. I believe we are still in winter. However, I've never tried this mod before and I couldn't find a lot of information. Oh, immediately forgets that there's berries. There is not much information. That's what I said, yes. So I don't need to pick that one. So we're just gonna have to learn as we go. There's another red mushroom over there. Oh, little bird. And some more right here. Okay, I did find some more red ones. Awesome. We're not gonna starve, guys. We're not gonna starve. We're gonna have food. I wonder what else we can make. Year around, that's good to know. That makes sense as well. Wilder nature has... Oh, bison. Okay. Hazelnut. Fur cloak? No way. I wonder why I can't craft any of these things. I would love to stumble upon a fur cloak. Nothing makes more sense. I know the bounty board can be crafted. I have tested that before. I wonder if a fur cloak is a reward from that. That could possibly be an option. Got turkey and cassowary. I'm not sure what that is. Raccoon. Termite. Wow. Wow, interesting. I'm excited. I do believe I've tested that mod before, but I didn't get far and I didn't really understand the bounty board. Because I did one of the tasks and tried to, what's the word, submit the task, and nothing happened. This is summer and autumn, so we will have to wait with the wheat. What else? I think that's it. That's really it. Okay, perfect. I obviously, oh, see, I'm just gonna take some time to get used to that. I'd like to bring that. I have my sleeping bag. This is my spawn point, yes. I'm gonna close that. This is our first adventure with a settlement in place. I think I'd like to. Let's do darker red for my home. Summer home, which doesn't make much sense because it's winter. Perhaps this should be my winter winter home because during winter it is green, and then during summer this is gonna be green, so we can stay there. You know what? That makes sense to me. I'm just gonna grab one of you guys. May the rest of you grow strong and healthy. We got no more berries to pick. And I'm definitely going to remove in-world waypoints. I don't want to die, so we're just gonna hope for that to not happen. Don't want to have those on the map. I just want it there. Okay. And we're gonna head this way. We have stone axe. I should maybe have... We can craft a pickaxe if we need. Oh, I did not see these before. Once again, we're getting reeds. Okay, now we are ready. Oh, through the cold water, I'm so sorry. Mr. Reindeer, sir. So we will have to go through this forest, which last time it was quite difficult. So I'm just gonna try to choose the most narrow part of it, which seems to be right here. Oh, of course, that's a cave. So maybe not right there, but the problem is it's so hard to see where I'm going because the forest is so thick. Excuse me. This could take a little bit of time, but we're gonna try our best. My goodness, I'm already struggling. I am suddenly not so sure my reindeer is fit for this. I can't even get up from here. What is this? Let me out, please, my reindeer. I know this goes faster if I jump off the reindeer, but... Oh, we're still stuck on something. Goodness gracious, what is happening? Okay, reindeer, can you walk out here, or... No? And it's nighttime. Like, we haven't even gotten slightly. I might have to just do this on foot, actually. It's okay. Wow, I should have looked up. There was a beautiful northern light lit up sky, but I do believe we're gonna get more of those with my texture pack. Okay. My sweet lovely reindeer, I don't think this journey is for you. I will have to survive on my own. Oh, the wolf has killed some sheep. That is not something I thought about, but that is a challenge, as I'd like to keep some of those sheep. Alright, let's pick this berry up. Okay. And try this again. I don't want to leave this meat over here going to waste, so I'm going to pick it up. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. Please don't kill all the sheep. What is this? Carrots. Spring and autumn. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like to plant these saplings as I don't want it to fill up my storage. I see more berries and I'm just gonna go ahead and we haven't even gotten to the destination and my inventory is filling up. Oh wow. I don't have string, but I hope that I can find some bundles somewhere. Alright, let's do this again. I'm still gonna focus on the more narrow parts of this forest. It would probably be helpful to chop some wood here and make a path that my reindeer can actually go through. But right now I'm kind of eager to just explore whatever that structure is. And perhaps that'll be how we wrap up this long play. I'm gonna look at how much time's gone by. I don't want it to be too long while at the same time be a bit eventful, but when I think about long play, it could be anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. And 3 hours for me, it's like enough. I'm looking at the time here, let's see. I think it's been around 2 hours, maybe. This plan sounds perfect to me. We are going to go explore, hopefully get good loot, see something cool along the way, get back to my reindeer, my reindeer, and call it a day. Hey guys! These colors are beautiful. I wish I didn't have this little glitch happening. I'm going to try and figure out what that is and hopefully fix it. If not, it just comes with it. That's a mod pack for you right there. Would also love to get some more leather, hopefully from loot, but that is another thing I'd like to do, is gathering the cows in my area so that we can get a constant resource, I guess, sustainable resource of leather. However, if I find cows along our little journey now, that does look like a village and it looks so exciting. If I do find cows along the way, I will be getting the leather. Oh, I'm excited for this. This looks like something. Oop. Are you stuck, sir? Hey, man. This is stunning. Wow. I am so excited that I have this so close by. Now, this doesn't make much sense, does it? What is happening here? Hey, sir, I'm just trying to make things make a bit more sense. There we go. Got some sugarcane. I think sugarcane looks so awesome in this resource pack. Honestly, everything looks really awesome in this resource pack. Knock, knock. Hey, an emerald? I mean, I don't know what I can do with that right now because I don't have bartering levels, but diorite looks cool. some coal. I already got some wheat seeds, so I'm just gonna start prioritizing bread. I do have a lot of wheat, I believe. I'm just gonna bring it. The blue color is beautiful. I am really liking this texture pack. Beetroot, I'd like to know if there's any interesting recipes, or if it's just a soup, I'm gonna leave it be. I'm wondering if I'm gonna regret that later. Okay, fine. I'll bring it. I don't eat pork, so I'm gonna leave that. Frames could be beneficial for organization. Super into this lantern. Big fan of the lantern. Don't want to make it cold for you guys. In Norway, we say heating for the crow, I guess. It's strange translation, but potted bamboo is looking awesome with the leaf. Yeah, this is making me want to build a house for sure. I want to be careful not to fill my inventory immediately, but I can come back here and get some pots if I want. Potatoes! Very necessary, in my opinion, as a Norwegian and Sami. We definitely need potatoes. Okay. That's where I came from. Perfect. Actually, let's just break that. I don't want anyone to get hurt, including myself. Another furnace. I'm good. Just need one. I might want to do this, because this way we save ourselves one more spot in our inventory. And as soon as I get hungry, I'm gonna focus on the soup, as they take up multiple spots or slots, whatever you call it, in my inventory. There we go. Oh, you got cake? That's so pretty. Ashen is really growing on me, I have to say. I'm starting to like it more than I did at first. The reason I at first was hesitant is because it has a little bit of the cartoony style that I am not such a big fan of. Like this, for example, a little bit too... Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Cartoony looking. But I can just avoid using those blocks. And yeah, this one too a little bit. The polished diorite. I'd like it to be slightly more rough, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Some of the wood. Look at this guy, please. Hey, guy. So cute. It's been an okay loot so far, but I would really love some leather. I love his outfit. That is so cool with the little bag on his back. I think I forgot that I have a backpack. Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. I completely forgot that I have all this stuff. Isn't that funny? I sometimes... Alright. Moral of the story is don't let too much time pass between plays. Okay. Fair enough. What do we have here? We have steak, so let's just add that. It's all good. One more thing. The shovel, possibly. I don't really need that. That is funny. Let's sleep. I have my sleeping bag. Hey guys, I hope it's okay. I just still a little hot right here. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I have a whole backpack that I just forgot. I think I've already been in there. Yes. Oh. Cute! I think that was our mail delivery knocking. So I'm gonna be right back. Yep, that was my mailman, and I have just received my Pokemon card binder. So that's exciting. Alright. Again, decent loot in terms of food, but hoping that I can get some better stuff eventually. Potatoes. I do have a lot of loot. I do have a lot of wheat, but I would like the XP. So I'm gonna... I do really love how this looks. I believe that is also the texture pack. Big fan. Not sure. Okay, cool. Probably put some of this away. I wish there was an easier way of opening my backpack. I don't really need a bunch of this. Don't think I want to bring the wheat. You know what? I do want to have the cows, so I think I'm gonna regret that later. Huh. Are you guys talking? I'm just gonna sneak back here. Thank you. You keep talking, don't worry about me. Oh, you have a little ice skating spot right here. Very cute. This village is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. That is so stunning. See, I don't need vanilla villages if I have this. A cat. Hello. I'd love to find some mythological what's the word I'm looking for? What I'm trying to say is I'd like for the Iron Golem to also be something from Sami folklore and mythology. Could maybe be Stallo. Or Stallo. That could be fitting. I would like to learn a bit more about Stallo before I start sharing, as I don't know a lot. But Stallo is definitely a big creature, and so is the iron golem. So that could be fitting. Thank you guys for all this food that you set out for people to take. You know? Okay. You just stepped on my food. That's okay. I feel like we have... I'll take some more, but we're starting to have a lot of beetroot seeds. I'm not sure I'm gonna plant all of those, but... Okay. Yeah, there's no way to open the backpack other than picking it up. Okay, I hear you. I'm just grabbing some food. Bread, I think we're good. Potatoes, we did not add the potatoes. Frames, I think we're good. One bone. Trying to... Okay. I'm trying to put away so that when I click the button, it doesn't... You know, let me just do this. It doesn't automatically give me more. I think I'm good on these 3. So if we do that and then maybe just pick out the berries. Just like that. I'll stop picking up all sorts of things. The coal is nice. Oh, maybe bring the backpack with you. The rest, I think we're good. We don't need more. Oh, very cool. Loving the textures. Seeing as this village is quite big, I think this is fitting as a last little thing on this episode. Last task. You're just looking at the sky, loving the weather. Yeah, same. We have horses, lots of villagers stuck. I think that's because we have these 2 close. So I would like to put you free. I don't think horses can... Oh, the pig can't, but that's okay. I don't really care about the pig. The horses would be nice to keep in here. Love for you to just skedaddle. Oh yeah, because it's a fence. Right. And then you 2... Excuse me. Excuse me. No. No. Get out. You're so silly. Can you... Sir! You know, I'm tempted to leave you in there at this point. You can please... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave you in there because that's ridiculous. You can be the horse keeper. How about that? Is this your home, sir? See, now we're... You know, maybe not the potatoes. I changed my mind. I do want as many potatoes as possible. Because while I can plant a bunch, I can immediately eat a bunch. Don't think leaving any behind makes sense. Oh! Birdie! Get out! Kitty! Don't get out. No. I'd quite like to tame you one day. You know what? Never mind. I'll find you. Feels harsh to leave inside. Nice little desk. Hey kitty, you know it's open now. There you go. I'm stuck. Let's see here. It's quite a lot of the same stuff going on. I am cows. Perfect. I was just about to say, I'm hoping there's some leather. If that's the way I'm getting leather, it's all good. As long as I get some, I'm happy. I think I have enough frames, but let's just add 2 more for good measure. I'm trying not to be too quick looking around. I apologize when that does happen. I want it to be smooth for everyone, but I am a little bit quick sometimes, just... Oh. What is this sound? That was interesting. Where's the entrance? Hello? There we go. No leather, okay. Still no leather. Great. Alright, well, cool, I guess. Thanks. And I'm not a big fan of killing horses. Okay, 1 leather is okay, I guess. This is why we really need a cow farm. I did not realize how big this village was going to be. And they just aren't offering much variety in loot. That's okay. Oh, the kitty in the snow, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, 3 cats. I feel like I need to find some fish and try. That feels appropriate to have a cat. However, I can't recall seeing fish. Maybe it's too cold. We might have to come back later. That's okay. This is a big village, seems to attract a lot of cats. Alright, so we have looked at D. We've gone here. I believe I've looked at those. No, I haven't. I don't think I have. Let's see. Let's make sure. Definitely not. Oh, is this a little... Oh. Did something happen here? Wait, are you stuck? Were you stuck? Iron leggings, I can't really use them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using horses in this episode. So I am going to... Yeah, he was stuck. Well, I'm glad we settled that. Locked. Oh. Iron pickaxe and sword. Can't use yet, but that's okay. Not sure how much apples can make the golden apple, of course, but I'm not sure how valuable that is. I'd rather have the iron helmets. Now, it's not very semi-appropriate, however, I do want to survive. And at a certain point, we will have to go into mines. We'll just have to do what we have to do. That's glass. Okay, that looks cool. See, I'm really liking this texture pack. Oh. Gold and iron. I can't actually... Okay, so we have to be smart about it. But I need mining level 8 for those. Okay. Same with gold, 7. Well, we'll be back for that. This is an easy way of getting it when you aren't able to mine it. The nether, I am not sure we will ever go into. This just doesn't feel appropriate at all. Doesn't make much sense. You could always find a texture pack for the nether and see if I could make it like a folklore-based thing. However, I feel like we have more than enough to explore. Where the nether just feels, I guess, unnecessary. And that's coming from someone who actually loves the nether. See, this is what I'm talking about. Yes! Again, not sure I'm gonna use anything that needs a saddle. I don't think a reindeer needs that ever. We can actually make this now. Cool. So I'm gonna leave it behind. Glad we found a little piece of leather, but wish there was more. Lots of wheat, lots of... Oh, we will take some time mining all of this. Hello, sir. Hope it's okay that I'm gathering a little bit here, just looking out at the view. Yeah. I let some light in. It was blocked before, so... Well, the view is interesting. A hidden chest, I figured... Oh! This is what I'm talking about! If I could just stop shaking. Let's do it this way. Yes! Finally! This is by far the coolest armor texture pack for leather. It just looks so awesome. I am almost tempted to, in my personal world, like extracting just the leather and fitting it. That's a scaffolding with the... Oh, that's cool. Putting it into another one that I like for other armor to look the way I like, just because the leather armor is so cool. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad we didn't skip on these two because I thought we had looked them, but we had not. We have these left. I am also hearing very aggressive stomping. I'm hoping once again that I have done a good job with the sound settings and mic settings, that you're not bothered by stuff like that. I don't see cows in here. Hey guys. Y'all just yapping? No, these are the ones we went into. I'm pretty certain. If not, oh well. There's lots to explore and I don't think there's gonna be much variety, so if I miss out on a thing or two, it's all good. Oh, hold on. I think we've been here too. If we haven't, once again, it's all good. I am gonna be back anyway. Is that my favorite cat breed? I don't want to scare it away. Oh, well, typical. No, however, it is cute. This duck is just chilling right there. Oh, are we on the back side? Okay. Cows, wonderful. Let's see. I just don't know if this is the best placement for the stairs, but sure. Oh! Horsey, if you could maybe step back a little bit, that would be... You're just gonna follow me? I said step back. If you get in the crossfire, that's on you, I'm just saying. Oh, that gave me 2 leather and we leveled up. Wow, now I'm kind of like, what are we gonna spend it on? I don't know. I think I'd like to save it and see what I end up needing. Alright, we got these houses left, and then I think I'm gonna head back to the base. And wrap it up for today's long play. I thought maybe that I hadn't played as long as I actually have, but we have been playing for some time now. And I don't want to make this too long, like I said. Oh my goodness. I keep looking at the map, I just don't want to walk in circles. Spending even more time. Oh my goodness. Did your house catch fire? I'm so sorry. Oh, there's lava under here, I think. Flint and steel could be helpful. I guess flint as well, then? Okay, we're spending 2 nights in this place. It's all good. Quite a big village. Like, this must have been an old portal. So crazy. What is this? A redstone lamp. Wow, they look interesting in this texture pack. Not hating, but not sure. Oh, well, we're floating in the air. Ignore that. I'll take a sip of my coffee. Yes, it's going to be hard for me to not drink loudly, so you'll just have to get used to hearing me drink. My friends bully me for that all the time. It's all good. I am very aware. I have a feeling that there's a chest behind here. Oh, let's eat the mushrooms too. And another one. And the last one. Excuse me again. Now we've freed up 2 places. I'm gonna cough again. It's gonna take me a second to get used to, like I said, having the axe in the other hand. Nothing? Oh, that's disappointing. I have a lot of wheat, so I don't feel like I need much more. Well, this place looked like it was a very beautiful place, so I am very sorry that it has oh, fallen into the hands of the nether corruption and destruction. So sorry. Okay, we're almost done. This village, stunning as it is so massive. I am a bit overwhelmed now. That's okay. I don't believe we have been in these. Perhaps we have. There's nothing on the table, so this might be where we started then. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is where we started. Not fully convinced of that, so let's... Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. While the wool is... You know, we can leave the bowl behind. And the soup. Am I gonna regret that? Probably not. It's quite frustrating that you can't stack these. I do believe that's another mod I'd like to add. Okay, I have to keep this in mind. Stackable soups and diagonal fences. Let's see if I can remember. And possibly removing creepers. Sorry, I ruined that beautiful plant. Just wanted to see if there was a chest beneath. Alright. Discussing. Oh my goodness. You scared me. No! Don't die, please. Why are you dying? What's killing you? Oh! Did I accidentally hit him? Oh my goodness. Alright, that's what you get for trying to save an iron golem. What an ending to this episode. Oh my goodness. I really just wanted to save him. Oh my goodness. Hopefully... So that does not reset anything here, just your personal levels. That's okay. Wow, maybe I just shouldn't try to do that next time, but I just can't help it. Oh, look, I think things are melting. No, I am looking at the wrong place. Never mind. Alright, well, I can't help it. If I see another one in the same situation, I will 100% do the same thing. That's just how I play. But I must have been too close to him. Hold on, this is... Let's just whack some leaves, I guess. I find it quite funny that I said I'm not gonna die. So I turned off the waypoints and then I die the most ridiculous death. It's not lost on me, but I'm okay. I'm chilling. As long as I can get my stuff back, I am happy. If it despawns, which I'm hoping it won't, I'll be a little grumpy, but I'll be okay. I'll get the stuff back. It's okay. But let's try to avoid that. Goodness gracious. But it's so comical, I kind of have to just laugh about it. Thankfully, that place is not too far from home. I could have set up a spawn point there, but I just wasn't expecting to die. Especially not from an iron golem I was trying to save. But alas, here we are. Da -da -da. Da -da -da. I just hope I make it back in time. Okay, that was a little bit of a clumsy way of getting there, but hey, as long as we get there. And I had just gotten my full leather armor on. I believe we were... I don't have much defense either, so that doesn't help. That's where we are. Okay, so my stuff is still there. Please just stay for a little longer. I don't want to lose all my stuff. Of course I'm hungry now. It's gonna keep me going for just a little bit more. No, don't stop running now. Hey, dude. And you're free, so, you know, I did achieve what I wanted. I'm happy about that, actually. No regrets. Absolutely no regrets. I think it's a very strange way of thanking me, but, you know, it's okay. I get it. You were scared. You were dying. I can't fault you for being scared. I really can't, so what can you do? I wish I had enough leather to, not leather, iron, to heal you a bit, but I think I've done enough for myself to get in trouble. I don't want to get in more trouble. I feel like I did have more potatoes, but maybe not. Okay, let's just see if anything else stacks. No, definitely don't need the planks, and maybe I'll repair the house. I feel bad now. Here we go. Sir, I think you can go down. Yeah? Don't get stuck again. Flint, no need. Yeah, more or less how it looked. Put the berries. Okay, well, that was chaotic. I love it. And I think that was the last. Look at them all gathering. Last houses, making sure. I am just very happy I didn't lose my stuff. I think I would be a little bit sad if I did. Just done looting an entire village and then boom, it's gone. It's all good. I think that's it. We're gonna be back anyway. Seeing as I'm kind of in the adventurous mood now and want to see if there's anything else going on, but we have responsibilities. We have reindeer. We have berries that are seasonal. We have potatoes. I didn't look at those, but I do believe they are also seasonal. Oh, that's... No, I did go over the snowy mountains. Okay. Despite being completely knocked out by a iron golem, I think this has been a successful episode. It's been quite lovely for me. I've been putting off this stream for some time just because I have been a bit extra tired these days and felt like I didn't have the energy I kind of wanted to have to show up in a way that I would prefer to, but while that is true, and I want to make sure that I rest when I need rest, I felt good enough today to show up, and it's important for me to try to be more consistent. It's something that has been difficult for me when I start these new projects. I describe myself, and I forgot the word, but the word I use on some of my social media profiles to describe myself means someone who is interested and passionate about many things. I can never just settle on one thing. That's been the way I am since, I actually don't know, very early in life. I remember after high school when everyone was choosing what to study and what professions they wanted to study towards. I just couldn't. I felt that asking something like that for me to choose one path and one profession to invest. This is so beautiful. Invest many years of studying to achieve whatever profession I would choose made no sense to me, because what guarantee did I have that I wanted to do that for the rest of my life? In my head, it just simply didn't make sense. And thankfully, I have a supportive family and a mom that is kind of a little bit similar. So she absolutely understood that. She's done multiple professions and studied for multiple things, and tried a lot of things because, like I said, she's a little bit similar in that regard. So she was totally fine with me not immediately going to, I believe, what you call college. I really need a path through this forest. This is insane. But I actually never picked up anything after that. I don't have an education, which I am totally fine with. I have studied lots of things myself. I don't feel uneducated. However, I don't have an education that would qualify me, I guess, on a more official way for certain jobs. I say it that way because these days, truly, you can get a lot of jobs that once required an education and now just requires that you can prove that you can do it. You're skilled. I say all that to say I've tried many things on social media, Instagram, posting while I was traveling, which worked really well. It made sense. It was a nice thing to do while I was traveling, and it really did make sense. I feel like iron and stuff just doesn't want to get put in my chest the way I do everything else. And then I fall off and I find it uninteresting and it's no longer inspiring, and then I find something else that's inspiring and I do that thing, and then that's fun for a while, and then that I fall off that thing, and then something else, and that's kind of how it's been for me. And at first I saw it as a negative thing, like, why can't I stick to something? Why can't I commit and be consistent? And while, yes, I do struggle with consistency a little bit, and it's not that I struggle with consistency, actually, it's more that I get super inspired, feel the passion, start something, show up, Then I realize, oh, wait, I'm being seen and I'm being perceived and I'm being witnessed. And then that becomes a bit overwhelming. I think a lot of people can resonate with that. At least from my experience, it feels like a lot of people resonate with that. And so I just back up and hide away and don't want to continue. But deep inside, I do. Now, I don't think that's always the full reason or only reason, or even sometimes the reason at all. Sometimes I think I lose interest because I'm kind of done. I am very much a type of personality that likes to try things. I like to try different things in life. And then I've done that and it's cool. And then I move on and I do something else. And that's why I explained the whole I just couldn't choose one thing after high school. How can I? That makes no sense to me. And it still doesn't, and that's okay. Instagram, for example, was inspiring and fun while I was traveling, and I really enjoyed using it. And I could tell that the best way to not prove, but the best proof instead, it's a better way to put it, the best proof that you're doing something from your heart and something like it's authentic is that it actually attracts people, because people are attracted to that authentic, passionate energy that comes from your heart. And during my travels, as I posted on Instagram, I did get a lot of good feedback. It's a lot of people followed and commented and liked. Not that it matters. It didn't matter to me, the numbers. However, it showed me that it was a reflection back to me that what I was doing was genuine, and it was, because I was genuinely inspired. And then now it doesn't inspire me anymore. Instagram is the least inspiring platform I can think of right now, and so I decided to wrap it up. It's not the season anymore, and now I'm doing this. Very long-winded way of saying I really want to be consistent here. Consistency is something that I have struggled with because of the whole, oh, I'm being seen, I'm being witnessed, a little overwhelming, let me go hide. But also just holding myself to a level of consistency that I think is healthy and good for me. And yeah, I think I'm lacking more words to describe what I'm thinking, but hopefully it does convey partially what I'm trying to convey. Okay, so I prepared this little spot for next time for the cows. So sometimes I might show up with lots of energy, other times with less, and oh, little birdie, no, other way. Oh my goodness, there we go. And sometimes I'll just do a no commentary long play, and that's kind of what I do when I don't have much. Don't have much to give, and that's okay. I love this animation resource pack. It's super cute. All right, enough distractions. All of that to say, I'm going to try my best to keep a level of consistency that I think is good for me. And for this series, I don't know if any of that made sense, but that's what's on my heart right now, and I'm gonna share it. So that's me waving. It doesn't really look like it. I love this leather texture pack. Sorry, I said enough distractions, but here I am. Okay, cool. Let's wrap it up. I think this was fun, successful, and it just showed me how lovely this mod pack can be. So this makes me excited to stream, hopefully very soon. I don't have a schedule right now because that gets a bit overwhelming for me. I need to take this slow and steady build my way towards a schedule, and I hope that is a-okay with whoever decides to watch these, if anyone at all. The sun is setting, so I think it's time. All right, that's it for me. Until next episode and next